Did you know that one small change in what you eat every day could mean the difference between restless, cramping legs at night and waking up feeling refreshed and pain-free? If you're over 60 and tired of those sharp, sudden leg cramps ruining your sleep or limiting your walks, you're in exactly the right place. Welcome to Seniors Health Secrets, where we share proven, natural ways to keep you moving comfortably and confidently at any age. Today, we're revealing the top 5 foods that doctors and nutritionists recommend to help prevent those stubborn leg cramps that seem to get worse as we get older. And don't worry, these aren't exotic or hard-to-find superfoods. In fact, you might already have a few of them sitting in your kitchen right now. Stay with me because I'm not just going to tell you what these foods are. I'll explain exactly why they work, how much you should eat, and easy ways to add them into your daily routine. So let's jump right into the secrets your legs have been waiting for. First up is a food you've probably enjoyed hundreds of times, but maybe didn't realize how powerful it is for your muscles. Bananas. Yes, that humble yellow fruit does a lot more than just sweeten your morning cereal. Bananas are rich in potassium, one of the key minerals that keeps your muscles functioning smoothly. As we get older, our potassium levels tend to drop, partly because of certain medications like diuretics, partly due to dehydration, and partly because our bodies simply become less efficient at absorbing nutrients. A drop in potassium can cause muscles to contract suddenly and painfully, which is exactly what happens during a leg cramp. Eating one medium banana a day can replenish potassium levels and reduce cramp frequency. Plus, bananas contain magnesium and vitamin B6, both of which further support healthy muscle relaxation and nerve communication. If you're not a fan of eating bananas plain, try slicing them over oatmeal, blending them into a smoothie, or even freezing them for a naturally sweet snack. Next on the list is spinach, a leafy green powerhouse that's loaded with magnesium. Magnesium plays a central role in relaxing your muscles after they contract. Think of potassium and magnesium as a tag team. Potassium helps prevent excessive contraction, and magnesium helps your muscles release and relax properly. A magnesium deficiency is shockingly common in adults over 60. Studies suggest that up to 70% of seniors don't get enough magnesium from their diet, especially if they have chronic conditions like diabetes, digestive issues, or take medications like proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux. Eating just 1 cup of cooked spinach provides about 40% of your daily magnesium needs. You can enjoy spinach sautéed with garlic, tossed into scrambled eggs, blended into soups, or even added raw into a salad. And here's a little-known tip. Adding a squeeze of lemon juice or vinegar to your spinach helps your body absorb the magnesium even better. Another delicious food to keep leg cramps at bay is the avocado. This creamy green fruit, yes, it's a fruit, is packed with both potassium and healthy fats, making it a 2-in-1 remedy for muscle health and overall well-being. Half an avocado contains more potassium than a whole banana, plus it delivers magnesium, vitamin E, and anti-inflammatory compounds that keep nerves and muscles calm and relaxed. The monounsaturated fats in avocados also help improve circulation, which is important because poor blood flow is another common cause of leg cramps, especially at night. You can spread avocado on whole grain toast, mash it into guacamole, slice it over salads, or even mix it into a smoothie for a creamy texture. If you're watching your weight or calories, half an avocado a day is a perfect amount to get benefits without overdoing it. Of course, no discussion of cramp-fighting foods would be complete without mentioning sweet potatoes. These naturally sweet orange-fleshed tubers are incredibly rich in potassium, magnesium, and calcium, the trio of minerals that work together to prevent muscle spasms. What makes sweet potatoes stand out compared to regular white potatoes is their higher fiber content, slower carbohydrate release, which helps maintain stable blood sugar, and abundance of antioxidants like beta-carotene, which supports circulation and reduces inflammation. Eating 1 medium-sized baked sweet potato provides nearly 20% of your potassium needs, along with significant amounts of magnesium and calcium. You can bake them, Mash them, roast them as fries, or slice them thinly and toast them for a healthy snack. Just avoid drowning them in butter and sugar. The simpler, the better for your health. Our final superstar food on this list is Greek yogurt. Why Greek yogurt specifically? Because it's a rich source of calcium and protein, both of which support healthy muscle contractions and relaxation cycles. Calcium doesn't just strengthen bones, it's also essential for regulating the signals that tell your muscles when to contract and when to release. Without enough calcium, muscles can twitch, spasm, or cramp unexpectedly. Seniors often don't get enough calcium because of reduced appetite, lactose intolerance, or simply avoiding dairy. Greek yogurt is lower in lactose than regular yogurt, so it's easier to digest, and it provides nearly 20% of your daily calcium needs in just one cup. The protein content also helps maintain muscle mass, which is crucial as we age. You can enjoy Greek yogurt plain, topped with berries and honey, blended into smoothies, or mixed with herbs as a savory dip. Just make sure to choose the plain, unsweetened versions to avoid added sugars that can cause inflammation. Now that you know the top 5 foods to prevent leg cramps after 60, bananas, spinach, avocados, sweet potatoes, and Greek yogurt, you might be wondering how quickly they'll start working once you add them into your meals. The great news is that many seniors report fewer and less intense cramps within just a week or two of consistently improving their intake of potassium, magnesium, and calcium. But consistency is key, and so is variety. Mixing these foods into your diet regularly ensures you're covering all your nutrient bases without getting bored. And remember, drinking plenty of water alongside these foods helps your body absorb the minerals more efficiently and keeps your muscles hydrated. As you begin to include these powerful, nutrient-rich foods in your diet, it's important to understand the science behind why leg cramps become more common after 60. Our bodies naturally lose muscle mass, circulation slows slightly, and nerve signals don't travel as efficiently as they used to. At the same time, many seniors are on medications like statins, diuretics, or blood pressure pills, all of which can subtly lower potassium, magnesium, or calcium levels without obvious warning signs. These hidden imbalances can quietly set the stage for nighttime leg cramps, or those sharp, sudden spasms that strike during a walk or stretch. This is why a food-first approach is so effective and safe. Unlike supplements, which can sometimes interact with medications or be overused, getting your nutrients through real food allows your body to absorb and balance what it needs at a natural pace. And let's be honest, it's a lot more enjoyable to bite into a sweet, roasted sweet potato or a creamy spoonful of yogurt than it is to swallow a handful of pills every day. If you're wondering how to practically fit these foods into a busy day, here are some simple strategies that have worked well for many seniors. Start your morning with a bowl of oatmeal topped with sliced banana and a spoonful of Greek yogurt. For lunch, toss fresh spinach and avocado into a salad, drizzle it with olive oil, and add a squeeze of lemon for flavor and absorption boost. Dinner can include a baked sweet potato on the side of your favorite protein with a handful of sautéed spinach for extra magnesium. And don't forget snacks. A small bowl of Greek yogurt with cinnamon or a sliced avocado on whole grain toast makes for a satisfying, nutrient-packed option between meals. These easy swaps don't require radical changes, just small, deliberate upgrades to what you're already eating. Another key factor that often gets overlooked when it comes to leg cramps is hydration. Even mild dehydration can make muscles more prone to cramping, especially in warmer weather or if you're taking medications like diuretics. Seniors often lose their natural thirst sensation as they age, which means it's possible to be slightly dehydrated without feeling obviously thirsty. The solution? Drink small amounts of water consistently throughout the day, rather than waiting until you're very thirsty to gulp a large amount at once. Herbal teas, clear broths, and water-rich foods like cucumbers and berries can all contribute to your daily hydration. And here's where those cramp-fighting foods shine again. Bananas, spinach, sweet potatoes, and yogurt all naturally contain water, adding to your hydration status without you even realizing it. Beyond just eating these foods, one of the best ways to maximize their benefits is by pairing them with gentle physical activity. Light exercise like walking, stretching, or yoga helps improve circulation and ensures those precious nutrients get delivered to your muscles where they're needed most. Think of it like watering a garden. The nutrients are the fertilizer, but the movement is the water that carries those nutrients to every corner of your muscles. If walking or traditional exercise is challenging, even simple seated leg movements, ankle circles, or calf stretches while sitting in a chair can keep blood flowing and muscles supple. Let's not forget the importance of timing. Many seniors find that eating potassium and magnesium-rich foods in the evening helps reduce nighttime leg cramps. This is because your muscles have a steady supply of the minerals they need during the long hours you're lying still in bed, when cramps are most likely to strike. Consider making your dinner the meal where you emphasize spinach, sweet potatoes or avocado, and perhaps a small bowl of yogurt as a dessert or evening snack. Over time, you'll likely notice fewer night awakenings and less muscle discomfort during sleep. Of course, consistency and patience are key. Our bodies take time to adjust and replenish nutrient stores, especially if deficiencies have built up over months or years. But the beauty of using whole foods is that they offer a cumulative benefit. Every banana, every handful of spinach, every spoonful of yogurt moves you one step closer to balanced minerals, smoother muscle function, and cramp-free days and nights. Think of it as gentle maintenance for your muscles, the same way we care for a garden or maintain a car. Small, steady inputs yield big results over time. One question we often get on Seniors Health Secrets is, what if I don't like one of these foods? Don't worry, you don't have to force yourself to eat something you dislike. The key is variety and balance. If bananas aren't your favorite, lean more on sweet potatoes or avocado for potassium. If dairy doesn't agree with you, spinach and almonds can help cover calcium and magnesium needs. The beauty of nature is that it offers multiple sources of the same key nutrients, giving you flexibility to build a meal plan you actually enjoy. And as always, if you have any special medical conditions or dietary restrictions, it's a good idea to check with your healthcare provider before making big changes. Now let's take a moment to talk about what to avoid. Just as some foods can help prevent leg cramps, others may increase your risk without you realizing it. Highly processed snacks high in sodium, like chips or canned soups with too much salt, sugary drinks and excess caffeine or alcohol can all contribute to dehydration and mineral imbalances. If you find yourself reaching for salty snacks or having that extra cup of coffee in the afternoon, be mindful of balancing it out with water-rich, mineral-rich foods throughout the day. Moderation is key. You don't have to eliminate your favorite treats, but staying aware of how they affect hydration and nutrient balance can make a real difference in preventing those nighttime muscle cramps. Another practical step that works hand in hand with adding cramp-fighting foods is paying attention to how meal frequency and portion sizes affect your mineral balance. Many seniors naturally start eating smaller meals as appetite decreases with age. While this isn't necessarily a problem, it does mean we need to be more intentional about packing nutrients into each bite. Instead of large, infrequent meals, smaller meals spaced throughout the day can provide a steady supply of potassium, magnesium, and calcium to your muscles. For example, a small bowl of Greek yogurt mid-morning, half an avocado with lunch, and a banana as an afternoon snack spreads your mineral intake evenly, helping your muscles stay nourished and balanced all day long. If preparing fresh foods every day feels like a lot, consider batch cooking and smart storage. You can steam a large batch of spinach and refrigerate it for quick additions to omelets or soups. Sweet potatoes can be baked ahead of time and stored in the fridge for up to 5 days, ready to reheat or eat cold in a salad. Avocados ripen quickly, but storing ripe ones in the fridge slows that process so they stay fresh longer. Yogurt keeps well for weeks, and bananas can be frozen in chunks for easy smoothies or snacks. Setting aside an hour once or twice a week to prep these ingredients can make healthy eating effortless during busy days. Now let's address a common question many seniors ask. Are supplements a good alternative if I can't get enough from food? The honest answer is, food should always be your foundation. Our bodies absorb nutrients better from natural sources, and whole foods provide a complex balance of vitamins, fiber, and other compounds that pills simply can't replicate. That said, if you have a diagnosed deficiency, for example, low magnesium confirmed by a doctor, a carefully monitored supplement can help fill gaps temporarily. Just remember that oversupplementing, especially with minerals like potassium or calcium, can be dangerous if not properly balanced. That's why starting with food is safer and more sustainable. And the 5 foods we've been focusing on, bananas, spinach, avocado, sweet potatoes, and Greek yogurt, are nutrient dense enough that most people can meet their needs through diet alone when eaten regularly. Another simple but often overlooked tip for cramp prevention is checking your footwear. Wearing supportive shoes, especially those that cushion your arches and provide stability, can reduce muscle strain in your legs and calves, minimizing cramp triggers throughout the day. This ties directly to circulation. Good shoes promote healthy blood flow, helping those nutrients you're eating travel efficiently to your muscles. For many seniors, swapping out worn-out shoes or investing in soft insoles can noticeably reduce leg fatigue and cramps within weeks. And while we're talking about circulation, let's touch on something you might not have connected to leg cramps before: your sitting and sleeping positions. Sitting for long periods with your legs crossed or tucked under, you can restrict blood flow and cause muscle tightness that later triggers cramps. Likewise, sleeping with your legs pointed downward or twisted can shorten calf muscles and set the stage for a nighttime spasm. The fix is simple. Try to sit with your feet flat on the floor and shift positions regularly. When sleeping, placing a small pillow under your knees, if you're on your back, or between your knees, if you're on your side, keeps muscles relaxed and circulation steady. Small posture changes like these, combined with mineral-rich foods, make a powerful duo for keeping leg cramps at bay. By now, you're probably realizing that everything in the body is connected. The food we eat, how we move, how we sit, even what we wear on our feet, it all contributes to either helping or hindering muscle function. That's why on Seniors Health Secrets, we always recommend a holistic approach. Focusing on just one factor, like food alone, can help, but combining smart nutrition with hydration, gentle movement, proper posture, and awareness of medications multiplies your chances of staying cramp-free. And speaking of medications, it's worth mentioning again that certain drugs can quietly lower key minerals. Common culprits include diuretics, often prescribed for high blood pressure, statins for cholesterol, and some asthma or heart medications. If you've started or changed medications recently and noticed an increase in leg cramps, it's worth discussing with your doctor. Sometimes adjusting dosage, timing, or supplementing with food-based nutrients can solve the issue easily. While everything we've covered so far focuses on prevention, what should you do if a leg cramp strikes suddenly, despite all your efforts? Quick relief strategies include gently stretching the affected muscle, massaging the area, applying warm compresses, or standing up and walking slowly to restore circulation. And remember, if leg cramps are severe, frequent, or worsening despite lifestyle changes, always consult a healthcare professional to rule out underlying conditions like circulation problems, nerve issues, or serious mineral imbalances. Most leg cramps are harmless and simply annoying, but persistent or severe cases deserve professional evaluation. By now, you have a clear roadmap to protecting your muscles and preventing leg cramps well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. The beautiful thing is, the 5 foods we focused on, bananas, spinach, avocados, sweet potatoes, and Greek yogurt, don't just benefit your legs. Their rich supply of potassium, magnesium, calcium, and healthy fats also support heart health, brain function, digestion, and bone strength, all crucial areas as we age. When you make these foods part of your daily routine, you're not just avoiding those painful nighttime spasms, you're building a stronger, more resilient body from head to toe. It's also important to remind yourself that progress is cumulative, not instantaneous. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight or expect miracles after just one healthy meal. Instead, think about patterns over time. If you consistently give your muscles the minerals, hydration, and gentle activity they crave, your body will reward you with smoother movements, fewer cramps, and greater confidence to stay active and independent. After all, the real goal isn't just to eliminate cramps, it's to maintain mobility, balance, and freedom to do the things you love. Walking in the garden, dancing at family weddings, or simply strolling comfortably with friends. And let's not forget that taste and enjoyment matter too. Eating healthy doesn't have to mean bland or boring meals. Sweet potatoes can be roasted with a sprinkle of cinnamon for a naturally sweet, comforting dish. Spinach can be blended into smoothies with banana and yogurt for a creamy, satisfying drink. Avocados can be mashed with lemon and garlic for a flavorful spread on toast or crackers. When you enjoy what you're eating, consistency becomes effortless. That's the heart of what we believe here at Seniors Health Secrets. Sustainable habits that feel good, taste great, and deliver real results. One final mindset shift that can make all the difference is to view food as a form of self-care, not just fuel. Taking a few extra minutes to prepare a nutrient-rich snack, stretch your legs during the day, or sip water regularly is an act of kindness toward your future self. It's a small investment that pays off in cramp-free nights, easier walks, and less discomfort overall. And the more you practice these habits, the more automatic they'll become, just like brushing your teeth or tying your shoes. Before we wrap up, remember that community and shared knowledge can make healthy living even easier and more enjoyable. Sharing meal ideas, favorite recipes, and cramp relief tips with friends, family, or local groups helps everyone stay motivated and informed. You don't have to navigate leg cramp prevention alone. Millions of seniors around the world are making these same choices every day and experiencing the benefits firsthand. And right here on Seniors Health Secrets, we're building a community dedicated to empowering you with clear, practical, and doctor-backed advice you can trust. If you found value in what we've shared today, don't stop here. Your journey to stronger muscles, smoother sleep, and fewer cramps is just beginning. And as you start noticing the difference, perhaps fewer midnight awakenings, more comfortable walks, or less tightness after sitting, take a moment to appreciate how small daily choices create lifelong benefits. Your muscles, your circulation, and your whole body will thank you. So here's our closing secret for today, and it's a powerful one. Prevention doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes 5 simple foods, eaten mindfully and consistently, can change the way you move, sleep, and feel every single day. The key is to start today, stay curious, and keep building on what you learn. Before you go, here's what we recommend. Try adding one of these 5 foods to your very next meal today. Set a reminder to drink a glass of water right now. Take a short walk or stretch your legs gently after this video ends. And if you enjoyed these easy, actionable tips, make sure to subscribe to Seniors Health Secrets and turn on notifications so you'll never miss our expert-backed advice on staying strong, mobile, and independent after 60. Remember, your health is your greatest wealth, and every small step you take today builds the foundation for vibrant, cramp-free years ahead. We'll see you in the next video, where we reveal even more science-backed secrets for living longer, moving easier, and feeling better at any age. Until then, stay active, stay nourished, and stay empowered.